I don't really know. But that is a serious shot, isn't it? That's gone like a tracer bullet. It's in the over. 6 for 159.
Yeah, just given too much width there, Billy Stanlake. Tried to pitch the ball up, but a little bit of width, and Marsh is seeing the ball pretty well at the moment, and that's just thrashed away back at a point. Man at third man, no chance.
Geez, I don't think that was too bad a ball. That was just sway back and just throw the bat at it, and it's flown off the middle. It's a shot of the day.
Yeah, when he hits them, they stay hit, don't they?
He hits the ball so cleanly. You don't see his bat face often close and inside edge the ball. You know, always hits, you know, a clean sort of bat face.
They're persisting with around the wicket to both the left-handers now. Ashton Agar on strike. Oh, speaking of cut shots. Fielded. Stanley.
It's a cut-a-thon at the moment.
Yeah, we don't want to get too wide with your deliveries there around the wicket. Try and keep it in tight off-stump line. If the ball straightens, that's the one you want, but not out there.
Over the wicket now to Sean Marsh. He's Wildermuth, who has taken the one wicket.
So he sort of lost that, maybe the sun.
Well, I think he thought it was coming to him a lot quicker there.
Yeah.
It was hit into the wicket square and it just slowed it up. That ball is making a beautiful sound off that bat of Sean Marsh's today.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good piece of willow.
Changed teams in the BBL this season, Sean. Gone over to the Renegades.
Has he? I must admit I haven't caught up with those movements.
Yeah, Renegades. Shot. It's 4-2.
Well in front of square. In fact, it's almost gone to mid-on. Shows how early he sees it. Ashton Agar picks the gap.
It's a good shot. I'd never thought I'd see the day where the Marshes had to leave their nest.
I wonder what the story is there.
It's just a good offer, I'd say.
It's just, yeah, good offer. The
Financial
money's getting better and better in
decision.
Big Bash. Yeah. The West were they want to sort of promote maybe their younger players on that contract list. Not sure.
My boys, the Sydney Thunder, they've got a good squad on paper this year too. A couple of good overseas signings. One at least, Chris Morris, South African.
Chris Morris, yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Who else we got, do you think? Remember the...
Chris Tremaine's come back to bolster the pace attack, which has probably been the slight weakness.
Is Watto still playing?
No, Watto's finished.
Finished,
yeah.
Okay.
Six for 166. There's a bit of feeling in this one. And the test match starts on Friday, the second domain test between Australia and Pakistan from the Adelaide Oval, 1:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Domestic Time. Live and ad break free. You can watch it on Fox Cricket. Looking forward to this. Pink ball.
Yep, always a little bit of excitement seeing the pink ball test matches. There's always something in their services for the bowlers. The subtle change in playing in the day and into the evening, it just changes conditions slightly. So something a little bit different. Pakistan will be better for the run in Brisbane. A few signs that they start to get themselves back into the contest in the second half of the game in Brisbane. But conversely, Australia looking pretty good as well. Very strong bowling attack.
Yeah, I thought at times Pakistan played well with bat and ball, but they just weren't consistent enough. You know, with the ball they bowled too many four balls, too many half volleys, too many wide balls to cut. But at times they bowl well, and with the bat, well, 3 or 4 of their batsmen actually look good in either innings.
Yep.
But they just couldn't sustain the, you know, the quality you need against the Australian team, who, you know, that bowling attack is unbelievably good. And obviously with David Warner firing with the bat, you know, it makes, and Joe Burns, the batting's very strong as well. I think Pakistan made an error not playing Mohammad Abbas. We know that was a funny selection. He must have been bowling poorly, that's all I can say. Or well short of a gallop not to be playing at the Gabba.
Yeah, well, they haven't played a test match since January, so he hasn't had much of a go to show what he can do.
He's had a bit of a shoulder, but from what I sort of read between the lines, his injury's okay, but he just hasn't been bowling particularly well.
But that might have been in a one-day arena or something where he hasn't got that explosive pace, has he? But he's just steady.
I saw Chris Rogers say he bowled beautifully in some game in Perth, was against the CA 11 or...
Yeah, so, I mean, I think they admit they made a mistake with the line. They bowled the young fella, 16-year-old on debut, and then the other left armour, he's only sort of 19 as well, so very inexperienced bowling attack, and it got shown up.
Well, they don't have your bowling seaming or, you know, all-rounder who can back those guys up. You've got your spinning all-rounders. But I thought tactically they were poor as well, you know, not to bowl around the wicket to David Warner. They mustn't have TVs in the squad or videos. They bowl around the wicket when he's 150.
Yes, didn't quite get that right today.
Tactically they were, you know, they weren't there, but individually they, you know, they posed some threats to Australia.
And if you're moving forward, how good was New Zealand's performance against England?
Yeah.
I mean, that was very impressive.
I watched a fair bit of that test match. It was a really good test match to watch. They've got a couple of injury worries though, New Zealand. Trent Bolt's got a bit of a side or a rib injury. Didn't even bowl on the last day. And they say Kane Williamson's in some sort of doubt.
All we can do without losing him. Oh, Billy Stanley just cannot get the edges. No luck. Deserted him. Keep hanging in there. Only takes one. He might get a hat-trick. Who knows? Keep getting the ball in that right area. It'll turn.
You just got to keep, you know, banging it in there, being consistent. It's a funny game, you know. You always talk about batsmen having a run of outs, but bowlers can do it as well as the helm.
Well, there's still 2 men out for the hook shot. That pad in, so he might be thinking, I'm going to get a bit of a peppering here.
Good shot.
Got a bit of good news as well, gentlemen. I understand Will Pekoski will be named in Victoria's squad to play at the MCG on Friday against New South Wales.
You wonder what changes, you know, over the weeks between not being ready to play in a test match if selected, and then playing in a Shield game a couple of weeks later. It's hard to get a handle on what goes on.
I think it's very hard for any of us to understand what's going on in any of these cases because so far removed.
Yeah.
I think the only people that truly can understand are the people involved and the professionals. 6 for 167. And the Woolworths Cricket Blast. You can join the fun of the Woolworths Cricket Blast at playcricket.com.au. Register your kids, get involved. One of the great initiatives, Cricket Australia doing a great job, and it's great fun. I think there's a lot of unknown about mental health, Alan. I think it's very difficult.
We've had, what, 3 cases in the last month, really? Glenn Maxwell, Nick Maddinson. young Will Pekoski. So there's obviously a lot more out there than you really know about. As Michael Nisa comes back for his last spell. He's bowled well, 9 overs, 2 for 30.
Well, certainly in past eras, I mean, guys must have just kept it bottled up, and they just might have lost form or got dropped. That was their escape from the problems, maybe.
This is game on here. Sean Marsh and Ashton Agar. All wickets in hand. A false start.
It's game on if they can get Sean Marsh out.
Yep.
That's the key.
Can they starve him with the strike enough to put him under pressure, or is the runs v balls equation is a little bit too askew?
WA've still got quality at the other end, haven't they?
Again, it's well in front of square. Ashton Agar stands up, picks up a couple. If they get Sean Marsh, the celebration will be huge.
Yeah, well, you're getting 2 new batsmen in the crease, but at the moment, Ashton Agar's hitting the ball very cleanly. He's a legitimate number 7 in first-class cricket, if not higher, really.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's been around for a while now. Started as a very young man, didn't he? Playing test cricket as young.
99, first test. 98, sorry. 99's worse than 98.
Was he batting at 11? Was it 11?
He was. Trent Bridge, wasn't it?
And his younger brother Wes was there, along with his other brother Will. They were watching the crowd as teenagers. 2013.
That was such a tragedy to get a couple more. Batting at number 11, making 100.
Caught out in the deep, didn't he?
Yeah, playing that shot that we just saw.
Had a good partnership with Phil Hughes as well.
Yeah, I think they put on 163.
Well, he looks solid today, and he's playing a good role, Ashton Agar, alongside Sean Marsh, who's been the anchor of this innings from the very start. He's looked very composed and played some beautiful shots throughout.
I think it was the passing of Philip Hughes yesterday.
Okay, yeah, it was a
5 years, yep.
5 years,
sad,
yeah.
very sad.
Gone unbelievably quick from the outside. Yeah, that was terribly sad.
Agar's going to look for 2 here, but Sean Marsh says, no, 1 will do. So Nisa has 2 more balls in his spell. It's been a good one, hasn't it? 2 wickets, economical as always, and rarely bowling a bad delivery.
And pushing up into the wind too. It is quite breezy out there. It's hard to see on your television screens, but it is blowing, quite difficult running into it.
Northeaster, I reckon it is out there.
Yeah, I like your call.
I think it's been a really good pitch today. Really good cricket wicket. Bit there for the quicker bowlers, and if you bat well, there's runs there. I know the scores are low, but Queensland probably, I think 250 would have been a good score.
Yeah. He's really matured.
So Stanlake's got 2 more overs. That's what Jimmy Pearson forecast. If it goes deep, which doesn't look like it's going to go real deep, but if Sean Marsh gets out, it might. They might have to turn again to spin. But at the moment, they're using up all their pacemen, which is fair enough. With a slip in place, which is Matt Renshaw. Ashton Agar on strike. And Nathan Coulton to come. It's WA's game to lose, but stranger things have happened in finals.
Definitely.
You can probably name a few yourself, Alan.
Yeah.
Or maybe you don't want to.
Well, I'll tell you what, you don't have to go any further back than the BBL final last year.
Yeah.
Between the Stars and the Renegades.
You don't like that, do you, Mark?
Why?
Your sort of your facial...
No, I was looking at something else, actually.
Still lamenting the Stars and the
No,
Renegades.
No, I was looking at my actual travel arrangements for Adelaide. Test match.
Up early, are you?
I was thinking I was leaving tomorrow night. Then I saw it said Friday start. I thought, well, I can't be going tomorrow night.
Correct. Extra day.
Right, end of the 40th, 6/1/73.
So when are you leaving?
Well, Thursday night. I was thinking the test started Thursday. Starts Friday.
Because it finished a day early. So it's thrown you out.
You're all over the place.
Well, most test matches start on a Thursday, don't they?
A lot of the time, yes.
But as the summer goes on, less and less, because it always starts on the 26th on Boxing Day. And the New Year's test always starts on the 3rd now, doesn't it?
These days now, it used to be the 2nd.
Well, there are exceptions. The
Yeah.
Boxing Day test and the New Year's Day test.
So Matt Renshaw is being reintroduced. He's picked up a wicket, that of Marcus Stoinis, and his golden arm will have to be golden again.
Yeah.
Yes, it's debatable whether this is the right move. We'll soon find out, but it just doesn't feel right.
Well, he bowls those little... well, he's not really an off-spinner, is he? He bowls in-swingings to the left-hander. They come back.
Doesn't really try and spin it, but...
he's a bit of a wicket taker in the BBL up front for the Heat, isn't he?
Yeah.
So what's the thinking behind this?
Well, he's got a golden arm, as you say, so something might happen, just a silly shot.
Oh, it's a big appeal! An umpire.
Get your finger.
Jared Abood says not out. Oh, Matt Renshaw thought he had one.
Big shout. Very full. AB had the finger up.
Looked out from this angle.
Did, didn't it? Fine leg looked out.
Oh, it's almost one again. One bounce.
And that's why it's come on. There's just all of a sudden it's all happening.
Something happening. This is the LBW. 2 balls ago, just sliding down.
I can't give that.
Alan Border thought it was out. His finger was up.
Where's Porky Parker when you need him?
Andrew Simons was cheering.
I'm at a bad angle, I've got to admit, from here.
Who's the other umpire up here? Tom...
Don't you worry about the Queensland guys.
I'm only joking, of course. Porky Parker's a great umpire.
Good man, Paul.
What's he doing these days, Porky?
I think he's over in Perth.
Oh, okay.
Some sort of cricketing role.
Who was the umpire with the moustache? A good suntan up here. The moustache and a good suntan.
Doesn't really narrow it down in
Oh,
Queensland.
come on. Oh, Back in your day, AB.
No, well, I just
Back in the
trying to
60s.
think.
Oh, can't think.
Mel Johnson?
Yeah, Mel, yeah, that's right, yeah. There's another one there.
Gives Matt Renshaw another opportunity to get this big wicket. Oh yeah, really well bowled, mate. Really well bowled. And a dot to finish. 6 for 175. And a change in commentary. Brad Haddon is stepping in alongside Brendan Julian.
That's all right, I'll keep going. It's okay. Have a spell, boys. 31 from 54 required.
It's the equation. Steketty's last over. Oh, over the top. It's a very good delivery from Mark Steketty. Chasing his third wicket. And Ashton-Agar having a dip at it and getting a bit on it.
Needed this to go to hand. Good bumper. Badge height. Top edge. Keeper. Was well over the keeper in the end. Chanced his arm there though, Agar. Not in control of the shot.
Always going to have a crack at it, wasn't he? Likes that shot.
Not far down there to that fine leg boundary either. Half a decent top edge will fly for 6. Oh, wow.
Is there another twist?
Oh, I'm hoping so.
Well, it's got to come soon for Queensland. The WA chasing their 14th title. It's been a bit in this pitch all day.
Yeah, he just tried to stand up and play that one, and it got a bit big on him, and he turned the bat face, sort of handle or shoulder of the bat, lobbed up. No one there, though. Fell safely. Just feel like he might give a chance here, Agar, at the moment.
It's just one of those players, isn't he? Everything can be going smoothly, and all of a sudden, he just plays a shot out of the blue that goes head height to cover. But he also could end this in 2 overs.
Yep.
You're right, BJ. It's been a really good cricket wicket. Sean Marsh has shown if you bat well and willing to work hard, you get the rewards, and if you get the ball in the right spot, there's enough there.
I think the factor in this game has been Billy Stanley just hasn't got the wickets. I mean, he's bowled well enough to get 4 or 5. And he just has not found the edge, which has been so unlucky.
He's not finished yet, though.
Yeah, no, true. He's due, isn't he? I mean, he's the guy that could crack it open. Yes, Mark Steketty's bowled really well, Michael Nisa as well, but you put in there Billy Stanley getting 2 or 3 all of a sudden.
Yeah. The other thing for me is the other factor is Queensland want to leave him enough runs to play with. They can't just throw him in when there's 6 to get or something.
Yeah. Quick in the outfield there.
I know he's bowled really well, Billy Stanlake, but he has gone like 3 or 4 games now without a wicket. And
Scored 100 in this competition this season. This is his third 80 in the comp.
And the big one there is with Marcus Stoinis, 97 off 122 balls. That was when we just thought Queensland had opened the game up. But the experience of Stoinis and Marsh settled the ship.
Start off with Matt Renshaw.
He nearly dares you to hit him, doesn't he? He's just saying, I dare you to try and slog me here.
He's just floating them up now. With the breeze.
Be surprised if Ashton Agar takes up the challenge and just runs down the wicket and dongs him over a couple of our cameramen over into the trotters there.
That's the thing with a part-time bowler. He just starts to get you a bit cloudy in your thoughts, doesn't it? You think, oh, I should be hitting each ball here for 6. Oh, hang on a minute. Bowl.
He's been very disciplined, hasn't he, Sean Marsh today?
Yeah.
Oh, he's given the due respect to every bit of bowling that's been out there.
Yeah, he's not getting sucked into anything silly here, is he?
Not yet.
Queensland going to have to bowl a Japper to remove him. Push that one through a bit more. Tried to catch Agar on the crease. End of the 43rd. 6 for 185.
The discipline's been the feature for me today for Sean Marsh. He just waited, played the ball late. Hasn't missed many scoring opportunities. Played it right under his nose.
2 wickets, Neeson and Mark Steckety. And Stan like 8 overs, none for 20. It's been very impressive. Nothing in the wicket column here, but very good line and length. Renshaw, that 1 wicket of Stoinis changed the game. Can we expect another twist? 21 from 42. 1 wicket will create a fair bit of pressure at the moment. 2 overs left for Billy Stanlake. All might just come for a rush at Billy's head.
Yeah, so Billy Stanley's got 12 deliveries left in his day. What can he do with them?
He gets 2 wickets in this little 2-over spell to win the game.
It's a good start to well bowled, Sean Marsh.
He gets Marsh caught behind, and bang, you get in Coulton. Oh, bang, he gets 2.
He's that type of bowler.
Could just put the screws right on.
He's that type of bowler too, isn't he? That if you could just get 1, it'd be a nightmare to start for a tail ender.
Particularly if it's Marsh. Put the scatter amongst the West Australians that have lost their rock. And that little bit of doubt creeps in.
So what's the field here for Ashton Agar then, Stanley? To put 2 back behind square, let him think that he's looking for it, and then sort of pitch up outside off around the wicket. Yep. You need the short leg.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Or leg gully. I'm thinking more leg gully.
Yeah, I don't mind someone around the corner just to see if you can get Ash to second guess his feet. You know he's going to play it, and he hooks from high to low, doesn't he? So you're a chance to get him caught at backward square or deep fine leg.
Yeah, I even like the leg slip scenario, you know.
He deserves a wicket though. He's bowled well today. Just look at Ash there, just
hanging back.
Just second guessed his feet then.
Yeah, he had the weight back, didn't he?
Yeah, he's thinking about that bat pad. We know he's a compulsive hooker.
And he popped that one up in the previous over off his sort of handle, shoulder of the bat. So there's a man in there in close waiting now for a mistake. Is Stanley going to bang it in though?
Oh, that was beautifully bowled. It's a double bluff, wasn't it? And you could see that Ashton Agar was looking on the back foot. That's right. He was going to cut it. Watch his back foot here. Just didn't go anywhere. Went back to leg stump. Oh.
Billy can just play on this. He doesn't need to bowl it. He's got him thinking it. So what he's got to aim to do, for mine, is just get the edge. Get him hanging on the crease there. He's got to find the right length.
I reckon fist stump a bit fuller. There's a lot of real estate out there. Agar will be looking at that. Bit of luck he can find the edge.
Bowled again. Really well bowled from Stanley. Just has not gone his way.
Yeah.
No, but Roy's right. His length's been a lot better today, hasn't he? He's just been unlucky.
I'd love to see him bowl a cracking Yorker.
Yeah.
Little stump around the wicket.
Well, that's maybe what he should try to Sean Marsh, something like that. Just surprise him with something he hasn't tried today yet. He needs to remove him. Ooh, well fielded. Nessa there at mid-on.
44 gone, 6 for 187. The equation, 19 from 36.
But just seeing with those 3 balls that Agar plays, how good it is to have someone of Billy Stanlake's height and pace in your team. You put that bat pad in, all of a sudden you don't want to go forward. His weight's hanging back.
Especially to the tail. You know, I mean, Dashan Agar's not a tail ender, but he's not as accomplished batsman as Sean Marsh. So, yeah. Well, that's why Mitchell Stark's so damaging to the tail, isn't he? Because of his pace.
And he's also got something Billy Stanlake could work at. He's that big Yorker. If you've got someone hanging back like that, you don't need your bumper, as you said. Sometimes if you develop a Yorker, they're already second-guessing their feet. It'd be a great weapon for him.
Mid-on, it's like 3/4. He's just outside the ring, not quite on the boundary. Now he's going right back. Sean Marsh. He's not getting sucked in, Sean Marsh, at this stage. Just happy to hit the ball on the ground and do what he's got to do. That's help yourself, 4 runs. Moves to 91. More importantly, Western Australia now require 14.
Yeah, this is a poor ball. Dragged down. Sean Marsh could hit that anywhere he liked there on the leg side, pretty much. Kept it on the ground. Safety, into the gap, 4 runs. And that down the ground. Been a coach's delight today. Boundary there to single. They love that, don't they? Tick that box.
He also deserves 100 today, Sean Marsh.
Yeah.
Really well bowled, really well bowled.
Actually, that's the end of the 45th. 6 for 193. Actually, my son's watching this. And young William Simons, if you've watched Sean Marsh bat today, son, that's how you put together a one-day innings. He's played beautifully.
Is he lefty, William?
No, he's right-handed.
He's dug in. He's taken it home. He knows that he's got to be there at the end. And that's the way he'd want to finish it too, at 92. 13 runs to get. He'd probably want to get 100, but more importantly, he'd want to win the game. I don't like that Agar at one end sort of blocking it back. I just think you... Gee, that is a beautiful delivery once again from Stanlake, beating the bat. Oh, I'm not sure, on the back foot sort of shot. He's been out there for a long time, Sean Marsh. That's why I was saying the over before with Renshaw, I mean, Agar blocking those last two, you bat and get the runs, you know, you do that. more about getting the runs for the team. I just felt he was probably just giving more of the strike to Sean Marsh.
Once again, that ball that beat him outside off stump from around the wicket. I think it's probably a tactic. If Queensland looked back, they could have maybe used a little bit early. With Ness around the wicket, he's got such a good wrist with the white ball early. Because he's definitely, as soon as Billy's gone around the wicket, he's just second-guessed a little bit where his off-stump is.
Yeah, I think from memory, when he was back at the test side, that's what the opposition teams did. They tested him out to see if he knew where the top of his off-stump was. Sort of feel that he's got 3 opportunities to take a wicket left here, Billy Stanlake, and he needs to at least take one wicket with these last 3 balls.
You're thinking hat-trick.
Take a hat-trick. But I suppose you hope at the end of the day, no matter what happens here, someone goes up to Billy Stanlake and tells him how well he has bowled.
Misfield. Oh. What's going on up there? There was a misfield, then a flick back. Anyway, Sean Marsh 2 moves to 95. 9 to win from 26 deliveries.
Might have been one of those moments down there where Steckety's thinking, daydreaming a bit, thinking, I think this is one that's got away.
ওরে বাবা মোবাইলও চালু দিছেন না
Gets out away. And 4 beautifully placed from Sean Marsh.
মানুষ হলে এক লাখ
That takes him to 99. That takes WA need 5 to win their 14th title.
Yeah, didn't try and overhit it. Was in control of the shot. He got it between the deep fine leg and the deep square leg for a boundary. Takes him to 99, as you said, BJ. 50 partnership also coming up.
It's been the feature of his batting today, hasn't it? Not trying to overhit the ball. Timed it beautifully. And just controlled everything for WA out there in the middle. He's a very, very proud brother. And I'm sure
Good dad there too.
enjoy a good time with his brother tonight.
Five to win. Agar down the wicket over the top, 6.
Oh, I think so.
Leave Marsh.
No, I'm not thinking straight. No, just a second. 1.
Gonna bring the field up.
He's there. He had to be on the move there. Who's that? Steggity, I think it is.
So Sean Marsh at 99, WA, they need 4. Gonna bring it up with a maximum, don't you?
Down the wicket, over a bit off.
Yeah,
1 bounce.
Straight into the drop track.
Another one of those cover drives have been a feature of his game, wouldn't it? Be nice. Jared, stay out of the game.
Close.
Don't clock off, Jared.
You had to be given out. Wow. Field up.
Oh,
Gee, that was there for the cover drive.
don't run yourself out.
I think Ashton and Agar's going, mate, we're not running a quick single. You are hitting it through the field. The field is up. And there is 4 to win for Western Australia.
But no Sean Marsh. After 99 runs at 126 balls, his hamstrings will not get through a short run.
There it is. He gets through, and that brings up his 100, Sean Marsh. A wonderful thing, his 9th in domestic one-day cricket. And what a way to do it in a final. The old man will be pretty happy as well.
Yeah, congratulations. That is an excellent innings.
Three to win for Western Australia. So the end of the over, 47 gone, 6 for 203.
Sean Marsh, take a bow. It's been a masterclass, hasn't it?
Chanceless innings from Sean Marsh. Hasn't been easy, it's been difficult out there. The pitch has offered a bit all day. He's hung in there.
Yeah, he's played the conditions beautifully. Look at that for a record. Very, very good. Best of 186. Averaging 44, nearly 45. It's some going. Kuhneman now, he struggled, I think, with that breeze the other. It was really strong breeze and struggled to find his rhythm and get his length right earlier.
Well, there's a good 10 overs from Billy Stanley, wasn't it? 10 overs, none for 30. Could have easily picked up quite a few wickets. Doesn't get through the offside.
I think all three quicks for Queensland can hold their head high, can't they? Nessa, Steketee, Usman Kawar just tried things. But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, Sean Marsh was just too good.
yeah, and I think Queensland are obviously 20, 30 short. Didn't really have to force it in, did they, Western Australia? Well, Sean just having a bit of a net now, is he, or what?
He's hitting them all of the field.
Hard to fielders.
Two to get for Western Australia. I think Coulton, we're hoping he doesn't have to go in.
Oh, thinking of things you don't want to happen in your day. This is when you don't want someone to get out. When you're next in, there's 3 to win, 2 to win.
And there it is. Ashinaga brings it up with a 6, and WA win the Marsh Cup title for the 14th time, thanks mainly to Sean Marsh.
Yeah, well, what a knock from Sean Marsh. An unbeaten 100 in a final. As you said earlier, Brad, hadn't that carries weight. Unchanceless 100. Well played, Sean Marsh.
Yeah, and that's 4 times in a row now that WA have beaten Queensland in a one-day final. But Sean Marsh, it was a pleasure to watch today. Smiles all around there, Roy.
Yeah.
It's a proud WA team, but there's also a proud father in the middle of that.
That's right, that's what you go to training for, isn't it? That moment of victory, all the hard work, sweating, the bruising, the bleeding, whatever it may be. The moment of victory, there's nothing like it. The celebration after.
No, and that's why we play. That's why you play the games, isn't it? To win titles for whether it be your club team, your country, or your state. So the boys are going to enjoy this one tonight, and that they deserve.
So there you have it. Western Australia win here at AB Field against Queensland in the Marsh Cup final by 4 wickets. That man there, Sean Marsh, 101 not out of 132 balls. Outstanding effort.
Some great batting, really good batting there by Sean Marsh. And let's have a quick look at the match summary. And Queensland, well, they got sent in by WA, 205, they're all out. Pearson made 79, and didn't he make the effort there? They gave them a fighting chance at 205. Some good bowling there from Coulton and Richardson as well, picking up 6 wickets between them. Western Australia in reply though, 6 for 210. Sean Marsh, 101 not out of 132. Some good support from Marcus. Stoinis 37 from 62. In the end, Australia too good for Queensland, winning by 4 wickets. Let's get down to Tom Morris. Tom?
Yeah, we got Sean Marsh over here, but he's just been mobbed. Come over and chat to us, Sean, very quickly. Pretty relieved, happy? What are you feeling at the moment?
Yeah, relief, definitely. I thought it was a great effort by the boys today to come out and bowl them out for 206 on that wicket. Then to get the runs, 6 down, fantastic effort, and it's credit to the boys for the whole summer.
The commentators were talking about how you read the conditions really well. What were you focusing on when you were batting in order to make runs on that pitch when most other batsmen struggled?
Yeah, I just knew if I was there at the end, trying to bat deep, we'd be there or thereabouts, and I thought Ash batted really well with me there at the end under pressure, and it was just a great win for us.
100 in a final, well done.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Mark Wall has a player over there, Jai Richardson.
Yeah, g'day Tom, I've got Jai Richardson with me, mate. Well done on the bowling performance. So tell me, yesterday you popped your shoulder, so brilliant effort today.
Yeah, just tweaked it a little bit yesterday. Pulled up a bit sore this morning, but managed to get through, and we got the win, so it all makes it worthwhile, that's for sure.
So second title for you for WA, how's it feel?
Yeah, it's a brilliant feeling. It's a great feeling to come away from our home state to play in Queensland against a really fantastic team and get over the line. It's exciting, and it's exciting for this group as well. We've got a great team, and hopefully moving forward we can get a shield too.
All right, thanks, Jai. Get the shoulder in ice. Back to you, Tommy.
Ashton Agar saw the guys home. When you walked to the crease, what were you thinking?
Look, just play good cricket shots, keep the ball along the ground. And just
all the sensible stuff.
Exactly.